Hey, if you're a contractor working here in Alberta, you already know that your job comes with, well, a pretty unique set of risks. But are you truly ready for the one thing that could bring your entire business to a screeching halt? Today, we're going to talk about how to build a financial fortress around your hard work with the right insurance. So let me ask you this. What do you think is the biggest threat to your business? Is it a slow economy? Finding good people? Yeah, those are massive challenges for sure. But honestly, the biggest threat might just be something you face every single day, right there on the job site. I mean, think about it. Every day, you're basically navigating a minefield of potential problems. We're talking about everything from accidentally damaging a client's property, to someone getting hurt on site, to your expensive tools getting stolen or busted. And that's not even counting stuff like project delays or a fender bender in the work truck. Any one of these can stop your business cold. And look, these risks aren't just ideas on a slide. They happen all the time. And when they do, the costs can be, well, completely devastating. Let's look at a few real-world examples from contractors right here in Alberta to see what this actually looks like. Okay, picture this. You're a plumber. You're on a pretty routine reno job. Everything's going smoothly. Then, out of nowhere, a pipe gives way, and you accidentally flood the client's brand new, just finished basement. It's an absolute nightmare, and it can happen in the blink of an eye. And the bill for that one little mistake? A staggering $28,000. And that's not just to fix the water damage, that also covers putting the homeowners up in a hotel while their house is being repaired. Seriously, could your business just absorb a hit like that and keep on going? Or how about this one? You're an electrician. You lock up your trailer for the night, everything's secure, you show up the next morning and the lock's busted. And all your specialized, expensive tools are gone, just vanished. That's a $12,000 hole in your pocket right there. And you got to remember, it's not just the cost to replace everything. It's the money you're losing every day you can't work. For you, those tools are your livelihood. And the stories just keep coming. It happens in every trade. A painter's ladder puts a huge gash in a brand new hardwood floor. A roofer's employee takes a nasty fall on the job. The list just goes on, and every single one of these comes with a painful price tag. So, how in the world do you protect yourself from these all too common disasters? Well, this is where your insurance safety net comes in. Let's break down the essential pieces of coverage that pretty much every contractor in Alberta has to have. All right, first up, and this is the big one, is commercial general liability. You'll hear it called CGL. Think of this as your absolute frontline defense. This is what would have covered that $28,000 basement flood, or the cost to fix that damaged hardwood floor. Basically, if your work accidentally causes property damage or injures someone, this has your back. Next, remember our electrician who lost 12 grand worth of gear? For that, you need a tools and equipment floater. This coverage is so critical. It protects the tools you depend on every single day from being stolen or damaged. It doesn't matter if they're on a job site, in your truck, or even in storage. But a really solid insurance plan goes even deeper. You've got builder's risk, which protects the actual project while it's being built. If you have employees, workers' comp is an absolute must. And commercial auto insurance covers your work trucks and vans, which, by the way, your personal policy probably won't. See? It's all about building these layers of protection. Okay, so you need this stuff, but let's be honest, the insurance world can be super complicated. How do you actually find the right policy without paying a fortune? This is where partnering with a specialized broker is, frankly, a total game changer. When you get right down to it, you've got two paths you can take. You can try to figure all this out on your own, calling one insurance company after another, trying to compare apples to oranges, or you can partner with an expert like the folks at Broker Canada who do all that heavy lifting for you. Let's see what that really means. Just look at this breakdown. Going it alone, you're calling providers one by one and basically just guessing what coverage you need. But with a broker from Broker Canada, you're instantly comparing over 20 providers all at once. You get expert advice specifically for contractors, not some generic off-the-shelf plan. You get access to way more competitive rates, not just the standard ones you see online. And this is huge. You get a real person to support you, from getting set up all the way through making a claim. And we're talking about some serious experience here. The team has over 18 years of doing just this. They take your policy and shop it across more than 20 different insurance companies. What's the goal? Simple, to find you the absolute best coverage, which often leads to savings of up to 30%. That's real money that stays in your pocket.
The bottom line is you get a specialist in your corner. These brokers aren't generalists. They live and breathe contractors insurance. They get the unique challenges of working in Alberta, they know the risks that come with your specific trade, and they understand all the fine print in the contracts you need to sign.
And you know what the best part is? Getting this kind of expert protection for your business is incredibly simple. There's an easy, completely no obligation first step you can take literally right now. It really is this straightforward. Step 1, you get in touch with an expert broker. Step 2, they do all the legwork, coming back to you with custom options from their network of over 20 insurance providers. And step 3, you just pick the one that fits your business and your budget, and you're protected. So I have to ask you one last time. After seeing the real risks and the real costs, are you 100% sure that your livelihood is fully protected right now? One bad day on the job should never be able to destroy everything you've worked so hard to build. Don't wait until something goes wrong. Take that first easy step. Get a free, no obligation quote and just see what's out there to properly protect your business.